She's back, and the fashion world is already shaking. After nearly 20 years, the one woman everyone feared, admired, and could never forget is returning. Miranda Priestly is stepping into the spotlight again, and this time it's bigger, darker, and more intense than ever. The Devil Wears Prada 2 is no longer just a rumor. It's real. Miranda Priestly is not just a character, she is a legend. The moment she walks into a room, everything changes. People stop breathing, heels freeze mid-step, and silence fills the air. That same powerful presence is returning in The Devil Wears Prada 2, and fans everywhere are losing their minds. For years, people have asked the same question: what happened? After Andy left Runway, did Miranda ever change? Did the fashion empire grow even stronger? Now, we are finally about to find out. This sequel isn't just another movie continuation. It feels like a grand return of one of cinema's most unforgettable women. Miranda Priestly represents power, control, and a world where perfection is the only rule. And after all these years, the world of fashion has changed. But Miranda? She may still be exactly the same. The excitement comes from one simple fact. No one ever truly escaped Miranda's shadow. Even when the first movie ended, her influence stayed. Fans have carried her iconic lines, her cold stare, and her unmatched authority for almost 2 decades. And now, it's official. She's back to remind everyone why she is still the queen of high fashion drama. This comeback isn't quiet. It feels like a storm arriving. The trailer tease alone has already sparked huge conversations online. People are wondering what kind of world Miranda is walking into now. A world of social media, fast fashion, and new faces trying to take her crown. But one thing is clear. Miranda Priestly does not return unless she plans to own everything. Again, and this time the devil isn't just wearing Prada. She's rewriting the rules. The first look at The Devil Wears Prada 2 feels like opening the doors of Runway magazine all over again, but something is different this time. The trailer doesn't rush. It builds tension slowly, like the calm before a storm. You hear the sound of heels clicking, the soft pages turning, and then silence, because everyone knows what that sound means. Miranda Priestly is coming. The trailer shows a fashion world that has changed a lot since the first movie. The style is sharper, the mood is colder, and everything feels more modern. Bright cameras flash, influencers crowd the front row, and fashion moves faster than ever. But even in this new era, Miranda still stands above it all. Her entrance is short, but powerful. Just a glance is enough to remind everyone who controls the room. We also get small hints of familiar faces. There are quick shots that look like Andy, older now, more confident, but also unsure. It feels like she never fully left that world behind. Fans are already asking, will she face Miranda again? Or has Miranda come back for her? Emily also seems to return, no longer the stressed assistant, but someone with her own power now. The roles may have shifted, and that makes the story even more exciting. The trailer's tone is darker than the first film. It suggests that this sequel won't just be about fashion mistakes or funny workplace moments. It feels deeper, like unfinished business. Miranda's world is not only about clothes anymore. It's about survival in an industry that is trying to replace her. There are also hints of rivalry. New younger editors appear, bold and fearless, trying to take attention away from the old queen. But Miranda doesn't look worried. She looks calm, almost amused, like she's ready for war. And then comes the most chilling moment. Miranda's voice says one simple line, not loud, not angry, just cold, enough to send chills through fans. The message is clear. She has not softened. She has not stepped aside. Miranda Priestly isn't just returning. She's reclaiming her throne. Now comes the biggest question fans have been asking for years. When is The Devil Wears Prada 2 actually coming out? And finally, we have an answer. The sequel is officially in development, and early reports suggest the release is planned for late 2025, with the trailer teasing that production is moving fast. While the full date has not been stamped on every poster yet, the excitement is already exploding because the return is no longer a dream. It's happening. What makes this update even more thrilling is that the original cast is strongly connected. to the project again. Meryl Streep is confirmed to return as Miranda Priestly, and honestly, the movie would not exist without her. Her character is the heart of the story, cold, sharp, brilliant, and unforgettable. There are also strong rumors that Anne Hathaway will return as Andy, which would bring the emotional weight fans have been waiting for, because the real question is, what happens when Andy and Miranda meet again after all this time? Even Emily? Blunt has hinted in interviews that she would love to step back into that world. And if Nigel returns too, it could create the perfect reunion, but with new tension. Because time changes people, success changes people, and the fashion world does not forgive easily. This sequel is expected to focus on a modern fashion industry. Runway magazine may no longer rule the world the way it once did. Social media, online brands, and younger voices are taking over. That means Miranda may be facing something she has never dealt with before. Losing control, the story may introduce new rising stars in fashion, confident, ambitious, and ready to replace the old guard. But replacing Miranda Priestly is not simple. She doesn't fade away. She fights back. The updates also suggest the film will be more intense, more emotional, and more dramatic than the first. This isn't just about outfits and runway shows anymore. It's about legacy, power, and whether Miranda can survive in a world that's moving on without her. So while the official countdown has begun, one thing is certain. When the release day arrives, the fashion world will stop once again. Because the devil doesn't return quietly. As the Devil Wears Prada 2 gets closer, one thing is clear, this is not just a sequel. It's the return of a story that defined an entire era. Fans are not only excited to see the fashion again, they are excited to feel the power, the tension, and the drama that only Miranda Priestly can bring. The biggest mystery still remains. Has Miranda changed at all? Or is she still the same unstoppable force? And what about Andy? Will she return as someone stronger? Or will she once again be pulled into Miranda's world? This new chapter promises more than style. It promises emotion, rivalries, hard choices, and the clash between the past and the future. A new generation may try to take the spotlight. But the Queen of Runway is not ready to step aside. Miranda's return feels like a warning and a celebration at the same time. Because once she walks in, everything becomes serious again. So get ready. The heels are clicking, the doors are opening, and the devil is coming back to rule once more. What do you think will happen in The Devil Wears Prada 2? Share your thoughts and stay tuned for more updates.